Okay, so as the title of this video states, I will be tapping you guys in, okay? This is serious. We're starting off pretty tame with Ringo Deathstar. He is pretty popular amongst me and my friends, but he has, I don't know why I'm saying he, I always think of him as one person, but no, it is a band. Fun fact, my grandpa actually lived in Hawaii for some time and flew Ringo Starr, not Ringo Death Star, to his mansion. This was many years ago. Obviously, I have no ties to the Beatles, or do I? Okay, but anyways, so their newest album in 2020, self-titled, great, amazing. They have, I would say, literally any of their songs are great. My personal favorite right now is I Don't Want to Lose This. But yes, I think like if you're into artists like Word or My Bloody Valentine, because you've been hearing them on social media, I would definitely check them out because they're still releasing, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be going into like artists that have less than like 10,000 listeners a month because I think it's really important to give them, what's the word, not like platforms, but just to like, I think gatekeeping is really wrong, and I think we should as a collective stop doing that because these people make their art just like literally survive. One of my favorite shoegaze bands, I actually literally can't even pronounce her name, but I always in my head say Elysium, but they have literally an EP and an album, and I have only listened to their album Glisten, which was made in 1995. So, literally no skips on this album. I would highly recommend Glistening Ganache. Just incredible. That drop into the guitar, incredible. Third band has a little bit of a weird story. I was looking for, I don't know if anyone will know the band All Natural Lemon and Lime Flavors, but I love that band. I'll probably honestly talk about them later because they're great too, but I was looking for their vinyl and I stumbled across this vinyl store and I saw this CD listed and I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful CD cover, and I went to go listen to it and it's like, I'm not actually really sure what genre it is, and it's very similar to the Night Blooms, which I will also talk about later because they're literally incredible. But here, wait. Conspiracy, Starlight Conspiracy, literally 219 monthly listeners, which makes me so sad. Like, this is one of the few bands I listen to that doesn't even like break 1,000, and they have a singular album, and it's titled "Sounds Like a Silver Holler." And it's just an incredible album. I'm gonna play a little bit of the first song. I would say that if you like Kittycraft a lot or just dream pop in general, like Stereolab, I'd highly recommend this album. I feel like my audio quality is also really bad, so I'm not doing them a justice, unfortunately. Um, um, I'm trying to think. The serious deep cuts. So these are MFers, bro, that they don't got any monthly listeners. They're just really like older bands. So this album is called Answers to Lucky by Huan. I'll show it on screen in a second, but I love this song. Now, They have, once again, 216 monthly listeners. I love this song, though. They're just so great. I'm going to another band right now. So this, rlly's has 34,000 monthly listeners, but, once again, that's, like, not a lot, and I just really found out about them from a friend, and I love, like, their top song, Elizabeth Color Wheel, is incredible. I'm gonna play a little bit of it. And obviously, I'm not gonna play, like, these songs are, like, 4 or 5 minutes. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'm just giving you little snippets, and please support these bands, obviously, if you can. Not that song. I'm trying to think of other Night Blooms earlier, and I've been literally trying to find this vinyl for a hot minute, and then someone bought it before me on eBay, like literally like an hour before I was gonna buy it, and I was so pissed. Like they bidded higher than I did and got it. So this is their EP from 1990. Literally incredible EP, probably my favorite ever. They have 30,000 monthly listeners, which is actually a lot more than they had when I like a couple months ago. So maybe someone else has already spoke about them. But yeah, they have a few releases. Then their self-titled album and their EP that came out shortly before their self-titled album are my personal favorites. Actually, this is probably a best example of their music. It's just a very like dingy, not exactly shoegaze. I've had like tussles with friends whether this is dream pop or not. I wouldn't say it is. And to even argue about something like that, yes, it is a little bit insufferable, but amazing song. Okay. So, three more, perhaps, or maybe a little bit more than that, but I feel like a lot of people know about this band, but nobody talks about it, so I think it's like a collective gatekeeping regime. But like Starflyer 59 is my favorite band of all time, as you can see. I think they were like my number one listener last year. I don't even know what my favorite song is by them. Just what you do need to look out for is their colored albums. So gold, silver, Portuguese blues, Americana, and then their first self-titled, no skips. I have this CD. Been trying to find the vinyl. Vinyl is like $500 on eBay because he allegedly didn't press that many of them. And I've tried to DM him asking for what pedals he uses. He did not respond. He's like 1,000 followers on Instagram. I don't know if he just thought I was a weirdo. This is also a great album, Fashion Focus, but unfortunately, like many bands that have existed for a long time, he has a lot of albums and not many are that good. But if you like harder shoegaze, I would highly recommend his self-titled Gold, Silver, Americana. All incredible. So here's a little bit of Starflyer. Actually, I should play like their most famous. Like, Fell in Love at 22 is for some reason their most listened, but I thought She Only Knows would be their most popular, so I'm gonna play that because that's like in my opinion their best song. Just classic shoegaze sound. For the time, mid 90s, right? Or was this late 90s? I think this was late 90s. Or no, it was early. So, for the time, he is sounding like a lot of, I guess, other artists, but I just really like his lyrics, I won't lie. And he is classified as Christian rock, which is really random. But there's a lot of religious references in his music, which is cool. Now, moving a little bit out of shoegaze, if you like Machine Girl, and maybe just more electronic music like Stereolab and oh my god, what is that other band? Bro, oh my god, that band, Sweet Trip. If you like Sweet Trip, so there's Coltar of the Deeper. Coltar of the Deepers is the name of the band, and they these songs are great. These two songs, literally, I tried listening to their other music. It was not that good, but these two songs are really good. I'm just gonna play a little. So, yeah, they got 34K. I'm sure they have other great songs. I was trying to listen to a couple albums, and it was not that good. I don't know what genre they are. They really flip between a lot of different genres. Now getting to some more harder. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Like more. I wouldn't say exactly hardcore, but like just I don't know. Like it's good though. Okay, but I wouldn't say it's exactly hardcore. But this is very new. This is from Blimp, which is a very new band, and this is their EP from 2023. Incredible EP. Please go listen. My favorite song, I think you can tell, is Hand Mirror Sweet. But I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm literally trying to see how they maybe this is hardcore. I don't even know, but they're incredible. It's definitely shoegaze, but I don't know what they're like, if they're considering themselves something else. Once again, my audio quality is awful. Please go listen to these songs yourself. Trust my advice. These are gas. If you like alternative music, just trust. To an older band. This is bordering on spoken word, I think. I'm not gonna lie. It's very, I love it though. The band's called Algebra Suicide. They have 23,000 monthly listeners. They're not all spoken word, just a lot of times the female vocalist is just speaking a lot of her thoughts over instrumentals, but I love what she has to say. And one of my favorite songs ever is from one of their albums. But this is not shoegaze, obviously, but this is more like Mitski spoken word and kind of sad, kind of melancholy. But yeah, they're good. This is probably gonna be my last one that I talk about. This is one of my favorite albums of all time. 25,000 monthly listeners. Please go listen to them. The band's called Should. They have a lot of really great albums. My absolute favorite is their 1998 Feed Like Fishes. It's heartbreaking. It's great. It's great shoegaze. It's great lyricism. I love when a band like Rocket Ship and like Everyone Asked About You, those two bands, great. I love when bands tie in male and female vocals in this kind of back and forth conversational kind of way. It just makes me so emotional. I don't know why. I'm sure there is a reason why. I just don't know what it is. But yeah, they do that a lot. I'm gonna play a little bit of Spangle, which is my favorite song by them. They just got that very twangy guitar tone, very similar to Smashing Pumpkins. Amazing. Okay, I know I said that was my last one. I gotta tell you guys about my favorite, just the best song ever, guys. It's so good.